generation, we the underground. We paved the way for the famous, yeah, the underground. The pioneers remain nameless here in the underground. The majors and the players who get praise and say they made it and got stayed in good and polished like a diamond in the underground. When they lose touch with their roots and need another sound, the industry climbs down into the underground. We be the mom and pops, they the incorporated. They love and we're unknown, hated amongst our own. Contracts made to escape into a good like they be saying. Some lucky to get paid for a John Hancock on papers, related to the favorite. Somehow gets people famous with no talent, like talent lame. There's only room for one in the game, it's still folks very dedicated. Don't hate that some have made it, but why is one thrown?
Welcome to What's Hidden, a series designed to get up close and personal with emerging and established underground independent artists, rappers, singers, composers, producers, designers, and many more. Today on What's Hidden, we have underground artist Bethlehem Roberson. Bethlehem was born and raised in Philadelphia with her roots deep in gospel. With the influence of her traditional Judaism, she has a profound voice that can send chills through your spine. She has performed at many venues, including Temple's Performing Arts Center, the Clef Club, Venice Island, La Rose Caf Jazz, and The Relish. And that's just only to mention a few. We're going to take a break and look at a visual of Karina Puente's work. And when we come back, we'll have Miss Bethlehem Roberson on the sofa with us here at What's Hidden. And welcome back to What's Hidden. I'm your host, Snicky Blaze. And with us today, like I promised, Miss Bethlehem Roberson. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you, Andrew?
Oh, I'm blessed. Thank you for blessing our couch.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No. This is totally all my honor right here.
Oh,
with the vocals and how you sing and how you give me chills. Trust me, this is truly an honor.
Thank you.
Now, please tell us, what age did you begin to sing?
So, I've been singing for as long as I've been talking. So, we'll take it back to what? 4, 5 years old? Yep.
And when did you feel like this you had that epiphany that this was your craft, this is what you love, this is what you want to do?
So, when I was in elementary school and in junior high, I always knew that I wanted to sing. But I knew that my voice was very different. I knew that I couldn't be like your average pop star or R&B singer. I knew that I had a different calling. And so it was just a matter of allowing it to mature, allowing me to come into my own, to really grasp and understand what it was that I wanted to convey to my audience, the things that I wanted to talk about and sing about. So, yeah.
Wow. And when did you, you have this style.
Yes.
Of singing.
Yes.
And using your body. What do you call it?
I am a percussionist, which is a vocalist and a percussionist infused together. So I do vocationism, but I'm a vocationist. Yep, that's what you call it.
Oh wow! So you got a whole name for it?
Yes.
Because you really get into beating on everything. Every part of your body can become an instrument, along with the powerful vocals that you spit out.
Thank you.
It is amazing. You guys, you are in for a treat. Trust me. Now, I would like to know, what do you drink to calm your nerves?
Oh God! So when I
wait. Before she tells us, we're going to take a break. Check out one of our underground artists, and we'll be right back to our mixology segment with Miss Bethlehem, where she's going to make us what she's drinking. And you're watching What's Hidden with your host, Snooky Blaze. We'll be right back.
Mixology.
And welcome back to What's Hidden. This is our mixology segment. We're here with Bethlehem, and she has a nice drink for us that she does just to cool and calm her nerves.
Yes.
So, tell us, what is your drink?
So my drink is called El Quartet. Now over here we have blueberry wine. We also have these ginger ale freeze pops, as well as these grape freeze pops. We have fresh strawberries and 2 wine glasses empty.
Of course, you have to have the wine glasses,
Yes,
darling.
yes.
Okay, so what do we do first? Do we put the soda in, or do we put the wine in? What do you like to do first?
So what I would like to do is, we're going to start, okay. So we're going to get the ginger ale pop, we're going to put it in there. And, then we're going to grab a small strawberry, just on the side here.
All right, let me get it done. I'm gonna do grapes.
You know, grape? Okay, great.
And I'm gonna stick that in there.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do my strawberry. You gotta
Now, don't that look
have
good?
that beautiful strawberry sitting in.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But we're about to make it get a little bit more sexy when we add this blueberry wine.
All right.
So, as soon as I get the cork off.
Okay, right? All right. Can I get a cork opener, producers, please?
Yes.
While we're waiting for a cork.
Yes.
To pull back out the cork.
Yes.
Because we tasted this and this is wonderful. This is how we know to use it.
Yes.
Tell us, what do you do? Like, explain more about being a vocationalist.
Vocationist.
Okay, vocationist.
Yes.
Vocationist, people. This is something new that I've never known. So let's see what she has to say about that. Explain that a little bit more to us.
Sure. So a vocationist, of course, as I explained earlier, is a vocalist with a percussionist infused together. Now, the reason why I came up with the idea is because, as quiet as it's kept, folks, I play no musical instruments. None.
Wow.
But I hear the music and I have everything in my head, the melodies, the lyrics. I come up with all this. So I said to myself, how can I convey what's going on in my head to my audience? So I just started, stomping my feet, clapping my hands, beat on the chest a little bit, to create the rhythm or the beat while I'm singing these songs. Now, mind you, all the time, I'm praying and asking the Creator to give me something unique. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want something unique to myself. And so I'm doing this thinking consciously, this is just something I'm going to do, until I get with some dope musicians, teaching my music, and then boom, we're going to go from there. Well, as the creator would have it, that vocationism style caught on. People really dug the fact that I was able to create music without the use of instruments. And so it's funny how when you ask for things and the universe gives it to you, but because you have something else at the forefront of your mind, you don't even realize that you've been blessed with it. And so, yes, from there I got my tarima made, which is a, platform soapbox, and that aids in my percussion. And yeah, that's all the whole vocationism thing started.
Now, complete your drink.
Yes, so now we're going to pour. We're going to let it hit the ginger ale pop a little bit. And I'll do the honors for you too, Andrea. Pour here.
That made it dark. Y'all seen it get dark? Did you
Yes.
see it dark? oh.
Yes, so this is what I drink to calm myself down. This is heaven right here.
They just made this. I'm floating. I like this. See, this
Very
is talking
nice.
about cooling off. Because after you sip a little bit,
Yes.
you can eat a little bit.
Exactly. Yes.
And it still has a tint of the wine in it, so it has the buzz with it.
Yes.
We're going to take our break.
Yes.
And we're going to come back with our drinks, and we're going to talk a little bit more with Miss Bethlehem. Check out this visual from one of our underground artists, and we'll be right back to What's Hitting with your host, Snicky Blaze, and my girl, Bethlehem.
Yes.
I holla.
Don't nobody give up about how hard you try. You're still stuck and you wonder why. It ain't never good enough. You ain't never gonna succeed. You suck, so just you succumb and believe all the lies. Where's the cheese? Cause I feel the wheat or the might slower life forms. Cause it can't afford the life. Time to get right on flame ignite. This right here sorta like a midlife crisis. Need grace or some sort of higher power to enlighten these life forms to empower. Not righteous, I'm just sore or sour. From the unjust, no justice, no knowledge, no power. They pay by the hour, but the hourly wage can enrage. Cause some to get locked in a cage. Can't make nothing without education. If you can't pay up front, you stuck in a situation, yup, insatiable, in a rut. So you brush the dust off your Hyundai or RAV4, take the bus. Number 4, cause the cab you can't afford. Now you raw, feeling hardcore, and need the money, so you're running from collectors, cops, or inspectors. You running.
What you expect?
Running. It ain't fair. Running. Get nowhere. Running. At my fair share. Running.
And welcome back to What's Hidden. We're here with our girl Bethlehem. She has made us some tropical drinks with wine, just made wine a totally dirty type thing right now. I'm not even going to say nothing, but it's a dirty type thing and it's really good.
Yes.
So tell me, what or who influences your type of artistry?
So, I grew up under my father and my uncle singing gospel quartet music. And they would sing a cappella, a number of times where, one of my uncles was holding down the bass line. There was definitely stomping and clapping going on to, help with the holding down the beat and everything. So that was like a major influence. Outside of the fact that, I don't know how to play any musical instruments. So I just kind of reverted back to that and said, you know what? This is how I'm going to make my music using my body, and I'm going to convey what's going on in my head to my audience. So, yeah.
Now, would you say your music is conscious music?
Yes, it's very conscious and very spiritual. One time I was at an open mic. It was Wired Beans at the time. And I sat there, and, you're listening to other artists, poets doing their thing. And as an artist, you kind of zone out. So I had that zone out moment. And then something said, go up there and sing without using words. Just convey emotion and see if people will be able to understand what it is that you're saying, even though you're not using words. So I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. You know, it's a conversation going on in my own mind, with me, myself, and I. So I went up and I did it. And it's a poet, elder friend of mine named Victoria Purifoy, and another poet, elder friend of mine named Miss Runette Ebo. They both said, Beth, I could tell when you were happy, when you were sad, when you were angry. Like, you know, I had a vision of back in slavery. Like, and I said, wow, that form of singing was just as effective as if I were to use words. Mm-hmm. So I definitely incorporate a lot of that where I'm just, you know, conveying emotion. Mm-hmm. And one time I did it at the Rubens Mark, and they had like this session where Benjamin Collier, he's a drummer, he was bringing out his band. They asked me to join and do Afro Blue, did it, and then I did one of my pieces, and I sang it, you know, no words, just conveying emotion. And it was his brother named Kenyon Lanier, great singer, great vocalist. And he said, sister, you were speaking to me. I understood everything that you were saying. Oh, wow. So that just goes to show you that you can speak to people's hearts without using words. Yes. And people can understand. It's an emotion that they connect to. It's something that they can relate to. And words don't have to be present. So, yeah.
That's so powerful. So powerful. Now, tell me about your teaching.
Yes.
You're teaching what you do.
Yes.
Your craft, your art.
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
So I went down to the PYMP, Just Greg Corbin and Perry Vision. They you know, created this group, PYMP, and I went down there and I taught a vocationist class on, you know, me being a vocationist and what I do. And it was very interesting. People have been telling me all along, like, you know, how do you do that? You know, like, you're holding the beat and you're not falling off beat and you ain't just singing, but you singing. Like, how are you able to do that? And I'm like, it just comes natural. And sometimes when things come natural, you really don't understand the dynamic in which you are being used or in which you are performing. So when I went down there and, you know, taught a class, it was a small class, I was able to see how difficult it was for these young people to keep rhythm while singing or keep rhythm while even spitting their poetry. Mm-hmm. So it was like a, you know, something that I had to take in for myself, like, wow, like this isn't something that anybody can do.
No, yes, what she does is not, no, don't try it at home. It's okay. Don't work nobody nerves. Do not try it at home. Miss Bethlehem, it comes natural. And she was born to be able to stomp, clap, and sang. Not sing, but sang to the people. And she sang it to your soul when she sang. Because I'm telling you, the chills be there. You feel like you're in this abstract type world. Things start moving. When she sings, she moves your world type sing. Now, you did a piece at Venice Island.
Yes.
Please explain this upcoming piece that we're going to show our viewers right after this.
Okay. I was on this gig, Homer Jackson, you know, invited me on this gig, and they had me opening. And so I definitely try to incorporate something a cappella on each gig. You know, I love singing with instrumentalists. And that takes me in a different place. But when I do my thing a cappella, that also has me in a different place on a different zone. And so I was thinking, like, how could I set the tone? Because, you know, it's a heavy burden on your opener and on your closer. You know what I mean? Like, your opener sets the tone for the show. Your closer is the one that's going to send the people away on a certain high and
That's
spirit.
Right. Got to be levels of this.
Exactly.
Performance. It's a beginning. And it's supposed to hit a climax.
Yes.
That's what the performance is supposed to do.
Exactly.
Not keep you on an even key where you're like, wow.
Yes. So I went out there and I was working with this phenomenal modern dancer, Maria Bauman. Mm-hmm. And her and I did a project together where, you know, the name of her dance was called The Well. And, she created, all this choreography. And, I participated in some of the choreography, and I just did what I did, stomping and clapping and singing. And I figured, wow, the Creator puts you in different places to learn different things.
Yes.
So I said, let me incorporate, because it's all an expression of art. Mm-hmm. So I said, let me incorporate something dance-wise into my percussionist style. And so I went out there and I had in my mind, I said, I want to take people on a journey, but I want to bring them back to their roots. And my tarima is a very, very significant piece in what I do. It helps, aids with my percussion. And tarima is native to Spanish culture. Is known as a soapbox. So back in the day, 60s, 70s, if you will, people would stand up on this soapbox and preach and deliver a message. It's also a platform. And as we know, some of our ancestors were sold off a platform. So tying all of that together, like you talk about something divinely being made for Bethlehem. And then, when I go up there, I'm delivering a message, whether I'm using lyrics or not. It's a spirit that comes from me that's also delivering a message. And it just all goes so well with root-based wise what it is that I'm conveying artistically. So I'm just so happy and grateful that the tarima chose me.
Oh yeah, you have to be chosen
Yes.
by that. That blended with you too well. It's just
Yes.
like another part of you, your extension.
Thank you.
It's right with you.
Thanks.
So I want to take a break and go into this clip that we're going to show about her performance at Venice Island. What is the name? Do you have a name for this?
I don't.
I
She's
don't
gonna
want to work
name
on the
for this.
name.
Yes, I'm gonna
Y'all
work
look
on the
at the
name.
piece.
Yes.
She's going to work on the name, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
So what's hitting with your host, Snooki Blaze. artistic work that takes you through levels from the beginning to the end. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Now, you have to tell me about your music.
Yes.
You have one CD already out. Tell us about the CD.
So I came up with this CD November of 2012. Jay Niles actually engineered it. He's a phenomenal poet. He said, you know, Beth, like, you're too talented to not have something out here floating, you know, a piece of work of yours floating out on these streets. So we got together and recorded Bigger Than Music, where I wrote all the songs, did all the background vocals, lead vocals, the arrangements, and everything. And that was my baby. Straight acapella CD. I'm very proud of that CD, that project. It was my first, and I'm very grateful that, you know, Jay was like in my corner and was like, we got to put something out for you. So I work with different people. So outside of what I do, I also work with this great songwriter, self-taught guitarist named Sad Patrick, where I sing his songs. And we came out with a CD last year entitled Did You Ever Do, where it's his material, his work, and, you know, I'm the voice that is conveying, you know, these lyrics, these songs, these emotions. So I'm very proud of that project. And I'm also, I've joined myself to a group named Heart Attack. Heart is an acronym, Healing Artists Reinventing Dopeness. We have a poet, Boom. We have Stroke String Trio, which is Jack Drummond, Lenny, and Ty. And we have myself, the percussionist. Now, Ty and Jack are violinists, and Lenny is a celloist. So you can imagine.
Oh my God.
Strings,
taking
poet,
it to another level. I'm telling you, I gotta get on this, girl.
Yes. And I'm very, very proud to say that I'm working on my second acapella CD. I always knew that I wanted to come out with another acapella CD that really satisfied my palette of work in which I wanted to put out acapella wise. And I finally got it.
All right.
So look out for it the end of this year, no later than the beginning of next year.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. We have Bethlehem here, honey, on the couch. On the couch. I'm trying to tell y'all, you have to go out. Where can they find this music?
So, the compilation with Sad Patrick and I, Be Sad Music. We also have a Facebook page, Be Sad Music. It's a singer-songwriter page. My work, independent of Sad Patrick, is on Facebook. My name is Bethlehem, spelled just like the city, Bethlehem, Roberson, Roberson. Any shows or events that I have, I'll post it on my Facebook page. Any shows or events that Sad Patrick and I have are posted on the Be Sad Music page.
There you have it. You know where to find her. You know where to find her music. Miss Bethlehem Roberson has blessed the What's Hidden couch. I'm your host, Snooky Blaze, and we will see you on the next What's Hidden. We're out.
The unprepared the way for the famous year, the underground. The pioneers remain nameless here in the underground. The makers and the players who get praise and say they made it and got stayed in good and polished like a diamond in the underground. When they lose touch with their roots and need another sound, the industry climbs down into the underground. We be the mom and pops, they the incorporated. They love and we're unknown.